Okay, YouTube friends and family, in just a second, I'll be showing our cruise ship on the Celebrity Silhouette. Also, when we got there, we spent a couple of days in Fort Lauderdale, so we wouldn't miss the cruise ship. Our first night, we stayed at Tatiana's place, and she lied on the Airbnb website. She said it was in Hollywood, Florida. It was in Dania, Florida, about 45 minutes. And what was the place like, Boo?
She lied. It was small. Queen bed. We scared to sleep under it. It looked nasty. We saw a stain, and he saw like a sign saying if you leave on the air, roaches and stuff will come out. We said, ugh.
Exactly.
And ain't no towels and stuff in the bath. Ain't no washcloth, only just towel.
And what did they say when we tried to get towels?
They said, nope, we don't buy for no rags. I said, what?
Rags. Yeah, wash rags,
wow.
Definitely. So I wouldn't recommend Tatiana's place if you see it advertised on Airbnb. But just a few...
I was talking about another man that they stayed in the room, they have lizard running around.
Oh, yeah, there was a guy staying in there. I saw in the reviews he had lizards running on him all night long, so not a good place.
Nope.
But in just a second, you'll see more of our fun trip, and also our trip on the cruise ship coming up. Stay tuned. All right, my boo and I. Getting ready, we're at the hotel in Fort Lauderdale. We have fun here for the last few days, right?
Yeah, we did.
But we did have, when we first got here, we had an issue with the Airbnb, but I'll tell you that at a different time. But we are getting ready to go on our cruise, our luggage. We're in the lobby. And when we get on the cruise, we'll be doing lots of showing you around the Celebrity Silhouette. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We haven't done a show since, what was it, a few years ago, Jekyll Island, right? When we went to the where the horses are over there, the wild horses, but we'll be showing you around the Celebrity Silhouette when we get there. Okay, we're leaving in the All-Star van on the way to the port, right, Boo?
Yay!
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yes. We will see you all on the cruise. Yes. All right, getting to the port. Here's one of the cruise ships. You excited, Boo?
This is Silhouette with the stern to us.
This is the Silhouette?
No, this one right here, this blue and white one that's blowing smoke out of the top.
That's the one we're going on?
Silhouette, but not yet.
Boo, that's our ship.
Where?
The Silhouette. The one with the blue and white.
Silhouette right here.
Wow.
And that's your ship. You let the other one back to the exit.
So we're the last to go.
We have silver here today, too. Which is
Wow.
There's
Right
our
there?
ship.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You were going to drive. Is that anything?
All right, arriving to the different ports. We're going to be the last one, right, Boo?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
our company. There's no company in the U.S. for that. And they're always have to go to all the boat shows.
Okay, Boo Boo, what are we about to do? Board the ship?
Yay!
Yeah. About to board.
Florida. Farewell.
Okay, we're about to board.
Yeah, here we go.
The land. It's exciting and new. Come on board. We got plans for you. The lifeboat soon will be making another run. Whoa.
Whoa. You okay?
Like a big mountain hill. Are you okay?
Yeah.
This is tall.
Whoa. No joke.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm on the floor, right?
Watch your step. Everyone watch their step. Here we go. Watch your step. And here we go. Do you feel the air?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the cruise ship. Our stateroom, right, Boom?
Yeah, we on the cruise ship.
We got
Woo!
we got the
Look,
stateroom.
Water. Oh
Water,
my
look
God,
at this.
The drink. Oh my God. Oh.
How do you like it, Boo Boo?
This is fun. Woo! We're gonna have a party, right?
Here we are, stateroom 1565.
Got a bathroom. Wow.
How's the bathroom?
Look beautiful. I love it.
Nice.
I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it.
Oh yeah,
How do you like that, babe?
I love it.
The balcony. Look out the window. Look. Ocean, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I gotta close the door so no air won't come in.
Here's our bathroom. Does it feel like it gets cool?
Yep.
How did you do that? Oh, you gotta turn that knob.
Huh?
You gotta turn that. Our bed, king bed.
Yeah.
We are on our cruise ship on the balcony. On our cruise ship.
Yep. Here we go. Look at this.
This is
Hi,
nice.
Gina. Hi, everyone. We finally made it to our boat, our stateroom. I love it.
We're starting to move, right, Boo?
Yep. Hey. Oh, it feels good. Like, ooh, up in here.
The ship is starting to sail.
Yep.
Here we go.
Ooh, feel cool up here, babe. Right?
Uh-huh.
I like it up here.
I love it. The ship is moving.
Boy.
Here we go. Bye-bye. If anyone didn't get on, too late now.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you.
Oh, yeah. There's Disney Cruise Line over there. So right now I'm relaxing on the deck of the ship. And so is Rayshanda's very nice. I moved under some shade as well. So, Boo,
Yeah.
enjoying our 20-year anniversary?
Yes, I am.
Where are we on the casino? On the cruise boat?
Yeah,
Deck 4. On the cruise headed to Key West in the Bahamas. On the Silhouette. Celebrity Silhouette. How's the casino look?
Good.
Come to you tomorrow. Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit. Yeah. I'm starting to just walk around for a minute. Yeah.
Well, your segment already passed. Don't worry. Aiden, yes.
Hey, hey.
Are you gonna be doing a podcast? Yeah, listen. Yeah, so Cito and Fresco were able to get DJ Laz, which is one of the most famous DJs in South Florida, to provide and give us access to their restaurant bar, which is a really cool place in Bimini. So much props to Fresco and Cito for that.
Yeah.
Actually went to Bimini prior, right, to do the legwork for you guys to experience what we're doing now. And just like I went to Key West and all that good stuff. Who has been following me since rib fishing? Raise your hand. Aiden? Okay, so rib fishing was my very first series. I don't know if you guys know that. So rib fishing stands for rigid inflatable boats, right? So I always wanted to make it a point that you don't need a regular boat to fish. And I said, hey, I want to go fishing off of my rigid inflatable with a good friend of mine's named Felipe Prieto. Felipe is an unbelievable angler. I mean, he has the snook record, the peacock bass fishing record in Florida. I mean, peacock, like certified by FWC, he's the guy. So I think it's like 9-10 pounds. It's crazy. No, it's a massive fish. But it has to be authenticated by FWC. If it's not, then it's not legit. He's told me he's caught bigger fish than that.
It wasn't that hood fishing guy?
No.
Have you seen him?
I know what you're talking about. But Felipe is the one that has the record. But I did the video series with Felipe when I started getting into my YouTube journey. My wife knows I like to do things, build something, and when I'm done building it, I do something else. And that's what you guys have seen is all the
Does
series.
anybody know where they live now?
Yes. So
backyard.
okay. So the rib fishing series. So the rib fishing series became also a rib boat restoration series. So I said, hey, well, you know, I just literally got a customer because I'm making more time to do the restorations that I would do in the beginning, so that you guys can see that it doesn't take much to be on the water. That was my idea. Hey, you can be on the water with this, or you can be on the water with that. I want to know from you guys, and I want you guys to introduce yourselves.
All right, day 3. It looks like we're headed into Key West here. Look at this. How beautiful. This can be amazing. Look at the rooster in Key West. Good morning. Good morning, baby. Good morning.
A metal roof, and that's because in 1886 we had a great big fire, and we call that the Great Fire of 1886. It burned down most of Key West. It had started in the San Carlos Institute and burned through the roof, so the embers flew to the neighboring roofs and so on till almost the whole town was burned down. We did have fire equipment at the time, but it was up in New York getting service. So the fire chief blew up his own home to create a fire break, and they started a bucket brigade, and that is what put out the fire. When the fire was died down, they saw that all the buildings that survived the fire had a metal roof. And so that is why you have to have a metal roof on any structure you build in Old Town here. When we get to the stop sign, if you look to the right, you'll see a white building with lots of stickers. That is the still active recording studio of Jimmy Buffett. It's called Shrimp Boat Sound. On our left is Kermit's key lime pie shop. He did not come up with the recipe for key lime pie, but he did come up with the idea to cut it into pieces, put 6 in each piece, dip it in Belgian chocolate and freeze it so that you could have a nice cold treat on a hot Key West day.
Nice.
Yeah. We're on Green Street now. Up in the corner is a former Curry warehouse. It was William Curry's warehouse. And here it was, here's on the left, in brick siding and a metal roof, and it was built that way during the Great Fire of 1886, so it did survive it. It is now Hemingway Rum Company and Papa's Pilar Distillery. Papa is, of course, Ernest Hemingway, and Pilar is the nickname for Pauline, who is Ernest's second wife. They do give tours through there. At the end, you can get a free sample of rum. You can also go down Simon to the right here, and go to the first legal rum distillery to get a tour and a free sample of rum. This is stop 3, and it's good for the historic seaport behind us.
I'm St. Paul's Episcopal Church. That's the 4th church to stand on that property. First church destroyed by a fire. Second two destroyed by hurricane. Beautiful stained glass inside that church too. You don't notice it much from the outside. They put plexiglass over it, keep it from fading. But inside the church, absolutely beautiful. This is stop number 4, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, La Concha Hotel. Lots of restaurants and shopping down here. Anyone for stop number 4?
Just be very, very careful. So please remain in
Key
your seat
West.
before I come to a complete stop.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Anyway, our first stop will be stop 1A, which is the Harry Truman Little White House, which, by the way, was where I think John F. Kennedy met with Harold Macmillan during the 1960s and negotiated, I think, some trade and agreements and a number of things, including NATO arrangements here at the Truman Little White House.
Wow.
Okie doke.
Did they let you tour the house too?
You can take a tour of the house. They have some very knowledgeable docents there that'll walk you through it. You can see his old piano, his upright piano that he's famous for playing. The one that Lord Bacall was leaning against that made Bess so angry. You can see his poker table, some of his Hawaiian T-shirts, his cards, and a whole lot of neat things. And you're into the details of his life.
Now, is there a charge to take?
Yes, there is a charge to get in.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But anyway, Truman Little White House, right back there. Anybody interested? Stop 1A. Stop 1A. Any anybody?
I think we might just watch from the outside.
Okay, that's good. You can go and walk around it. You can go in and look at the bookstore and all that if you like. Then come on back. There's another vehicle that comes by every 15 minutes, all day long.
Nice.
You want to go and take a look?
Do you want to go take a look or stay on, Bimni? Stay on.
Okay, well, there you just got vetoed, sir.
Yep, my wife says
Well,
stay on.
that's women have veto power. Okay, right in front of us right here, this is the old headquarters of Pan American World Airlines. Pan American World Airlines got its start on this island back in 1927, the same year that Charles Lindbergh flew across the Atlantic Ocean. Now, when Charles Lindbergh flew out of Roosevelt Field in Long Island all the way to Le Bourget, France, he proved to the world that aviation was reliable. So there was a very far-sighted guy named Juan Trippe who came up with a brilliant idea. Hey, if Charles Lindbergh can fly to Paris, I sure the heck can fly all the way to Havana, Cuba. That's only 93 miles. So he'll buy a small fleet of pontooned aircraft, and that will become the beginning of Pan American World Airlines that started here in Key West in 1927. That was the world premier international carrier for about 70 years. Now let's get real. You're not here to learn about Harry Truman or Pan American World Airlines. You're here to get drunk. And this is where you get drunk, right here. This is Duval Street. 127 bars, all crammed into a mere mile and a half. This is Inebriation Nation. To the left over here, the William Curry estate. William Curry's lived there in the late 19th century. Old Georgian revival architecture, wraparound porch. That's where key lime pie was invented.
Oh, wow.
Now we're talking important stuff.
Yeah.
And over here to the right, this is our federal district courthouse. For those of you who know a little bit about the federal court system, it's no small thing to have a federal district court. There's only 94 federal district courts in the whole United States. We got one of them. Anybody want to guess why we have one of the federal district courts on Key West? Anybody want to guess? Here's the answer. Unless you want to take a shot. We're surrounded by water, and national waters, and exclusive economic zone, and international waters. Under the Constitution, all maritime law is federal law. That means anything happens on that cruise ship you're on, it's going to be adjudicated in a federal district court. Let's just say you're swimming around out there, somewhere out in the Caribbean, and you suddenly find a bunch of gold from a Spanish galleon that sank 300 years ago. Guess what? It's going to be adjudicated in a federal district court. Acts of piracy have to be dealt with in federal courts. Immigration and naturalization has to be dealt with in a federal court. Recently, in the recent election, there's been a lot of discussion about immigration. One of the things you hear is a legal term. It's called a formal port of entry. When someone is seeking asylum, they are supposed to enter by a formal port of entry. Key West is a formal port of entry, primarily because of Cuba and so many people fleeing the communist regime there. There's been a federal issue here that has to be adjudicated in a federal court. So that's not a small thing. Federal District Court, we are part of the Southern District out of Miami. Florida has 3 districts, Northern, Central, and Southern District of Florida. We've got one. FBI operates out of there. By the way, for those of you interested in this kind of stuff, this is the historic seaport of Key West. This is the original part of Key West. There's a deep water port. When I say deep water, it's about 35 feet deep. That may not impress very many of you, but remember, we're on a reef. Reefs are notorious for being shallow. So whatever reason, God laid out the island. On this side of the island, which is the north side, and on the west side of the island, there's a big, deep trench, which makes it perfect for big commercial vessels like the one you're on, or military vessels like Arleigh Burke destroyers and Ticonderoga, cruisers and things like that. So the U.S. Navy is operated out of this port. Not now, not for the last 40 years or so, but it could. We used to have a diesel submarine fleet that operated out of here during the First and the Second World War and right through the Cold War. Anyway, on the other side of this port is our Coast Guard base. It's called Trumbo Point. Next time you're watching CNN or Fox News and you see that young chief in the United States Coast Guard and he's pounding on top of a fiberglass submarine,
United States Coast Guard, come out! They're trying to smuggle fentanyl or cocaine into the United States. Guess what? Almost always, those are our Coast Guard. You can see one of our Coast Guard cutters right over there. Several of them, as a matter of fact. By the way, for you Canadians, it's not unusual to have Canadian ships down here. Not particularly large, not a frigate, but smaller. You have some icebreakers. I can't remember what they're called. You often come down here and do warm weather training and operate with the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard to patrol the Caribbean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is stop number 2.
Less than 4 miles long. But when the city was first settled, it was half that size. The Navy did the rest. On the left, that's Charter Boat Row. If you want to get yourself a sunset sail, maybe a day of fishing on the water, definitely check out the captains on Charter Boat Row. They do a good job for you. Any James Bond fans?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. In the movie License to Kill, most of that was filmed here in Key West, but Charter Boat Row in the movie was called Sharky's, owned by a gentleman named Sharky, who's a friend of James Bond. And by the end of the movie, Sharky gets eaten by a shark. That kind of made a full circle in the movie. But a lot of that movie filmed right here in Key West. On the left-hand side, that's called Garrison Light. Now a light is a very large harbor with a very small opening to the open water. It's very protective of the ships docked inside. That's the opening to the bight down by the big power pole on the left. When Henry Flagler Railroad came to Key West, they put a swing bridge over that opening, allowing the trains to go back and forth and jump on point. That's where the railroad station was. If there were no trains coming through, they would leave the bridge wide open so the ships could go back. They call that Garrison Bight because that's where the original Mosquito Fleet was garrisoned. The Mosquito Fleet was a group of Chesapeake schooners. They were commissioned by Commodore Perry to help it hunt the pirates. The older Navy ships of the day, they were big and bulky with a deep draft, and it was difficult to maneuver them around the shallow waters of the Florida Keys. Those Chesapeake schooners, they were shallow draft, fast on the water. The cannons had been removed and replaced with Navy sharpshooters, and these boats were literally able to swarm the pirate ships. And that's how they earned themselves the nickname, the Mosquito Fleet. They're also named after bugs, that kind of stuff. Just up ahead of us, stop number 6. Stop 6 is the Fairfield Inn. Also, if you want to take a walk into town to do some shopping.
Key West, Florida, the White's Bridge Pier, the White's Pier Bridge. Here in Key West, we were down at the White's Point Pier way down there. Here's the ocean. Doing Alfred Montero's scavenger hunt. Okay, just got off the cruise ship. Bimni, Bahamas. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day today. All right, we're about to take a free shuttle to the village, right, baby? How's it look, baby?
Good.
Taking a free shuttle. Bahamas, right, boo?
Yep.
I'm about to go change and go snorkeling.
Yep.
What if I see sharks?
Wow.
You want me to see one?
No, a shark. Don't do that.
Okay, I will. Love you, baby. Boo boo,
Yeah.
did I have fun swimming?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
There's some oxtail.
Yes, we are. Wait for it. Oh, the fishing. There's Alfred.
We're gonna party, we're gonna hang out. And listen, the world is your oyster. You guys are in paradise, and we shall wait for it. There you go, brother. Do your thing.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm feeling good.
Our last night on the cruise ship as well. Right, babe? Well, hello, my YouTube subscribers. That was what happened on our cruise to Key West and the Bahamas. And these last pictures are still shots of us on our trip as well. Hope you enjoyed.
you.